New tonight, while the Buffalo Common Council may be on recess for the rest of August, there are still a lot of issues the council needs to work through this year, one being whether or not there should be a dedicated city manager. 2 on Your Side's Nate Benson is in the newsroom for us tonight with more on that. Hi, Nate.
Yeah, Mary Alice, this isn't the first time the idea of a city manager has been proposed, but this time the idea seems to be focused on policy instead of politics. You may remember back in the summer of 2021, the idea of a city manager was first brought up by University District Councilman Rashid N.C. Wyatt. At the time, the general consensus was it was a politically motivated idea because the mayoral race between Democratic candidate India Walton and write-in candidate Byron Brown was firing on all cylinders. It was brought up in a July 2021 meeting and tabled a bunch of times until it was brought up again during the October 12, 2021 Legislative Committee meeting. And then it was tabled again, fading into memory. Until 2 weeks ago, during the last regular session of the Common Council for the summer, a frustrated Councilman Wyatt called on his colleagues to explore the idea again.
And I'm going to renew my statement that we need a city manager. We have finite resources, and we can't afford to waste a single dollar.
So what would having a city manager actually mean for Buffalo, and how is it any different than a position of mayor? Jason Grant from the International City-County Management Association explains.
The city manager does not replace a mayor. And I think that's where a lot of people kind of think of, oh, well, we can elect a mayor or we just have this appointed city manager, and they do the same thing. They really don't.
If the city were to establish a manager role, the mayor would then join the council in a position similar to council president.
And the mayor in a mayor council is no longer the one who can veto and force supermajority decisions. They don't have that lever to pull anymore.
Making the mayor and the council a little more equal in importance.
The manager does not get involved in the politics, cannot get involved in the politics, serves the representatives of the people.
And if the city manager doesn't manage the city well, then the council and mayor could show them the door. And what does Mayor Brown think of Councilman Wyatt's renewed push for exploring a city manager role?
Absolutely not needed. The mayor is the city manager. He's able to voice those concerns. He's able to vote yes or to vote no. And for the most part, the budgets that I have presented to the city council have passed unanimously.
Now, the Common Council is on recess until September 5th, which would be the earliest elected leaders could continue that conversation. On Your Side in the newsroom, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.